Hey guys, in this video we are going to look at styling links in CSS. Now I've cleared out all my styles and what was inside my body tag, the h1 tags and the pe tags, so that I could start brand new and fresh. Now because we are going to talk about styling links using CSS, what we need is a link. So the a tag with the href attribute, let's just do www.google.com because it's really easy, and this is a link. There we go. Let's save our work and refresh. There we go, we have a link. Now when we let's change this to something else. I don't know, Yahoo, maybe I haven't gone to that one. Yeah, there we go. So now we have a link, and basically a link has four states. We have the normal link state, we have the hover state, we have the active state, and we have a visited state. Now I'll talk about each of them one by one. Now this is a link state. It's basically just a link, we haven't touched it, the cursor isn't near it, and we haven't visited yet the website yet. Now when we go over it, it's in a hover state where our cursor is hovering over our link. Now when we click on it, do you see when we click it that text turns red? That's the active state because we are clicking it. Only when we are clicking it and we have the mouse held down, it's in its active state. And now before we click on it, the text color is blue, and now I click on it and I go back, you see that the text turned into a purplish color. This is because we have visited the site. That is the visited state. Now we can change the CSS for each of these states, and I'll show you how now. Now when we're doing because we didn't use any custom selectors using ID and or class, all we need to do is write A and say if we want to change the color to, I don't know, green, we can easily do that. There we go. Now say for example we want to change the, let's clear that out, and there we go. Now let's for example we want to change each of the states so that the color changes every time. So by default the unvisited link is blue, the active one's red, the hover one doesn't change, and the visited one is this purplish color. Now let's change each of this color. What we do is use this. Now we have the selector and we have this state a : link, and then we add the curly brackets, and just like normal we write our property and our value. So let's change this color to green. So what happens now is the unvisited link color is going to be green, and for our hover let's change it to color, I don't know, what should we do, blue. And when it's active, it's a : active, we could change the color to black, and when it's visited we could change the color to red. Yeah, so let me change the URL because at this moment we've already visited yahoo.com. So let's just change this to wikipedia.org. There we go. Now refresh. The link which we haven't visited yet is now green because over here a : link has a color value of green. Now let's hover over this. There we go. Because our a.hover or a : hover has a color property of blue, when we hover over the link, it turns into blue. And let's click on it. Now it's difficult to see, but when we click on it, it goes into its active state, so the color turns black. And let's let go of our let's let go of our mouse and go to Wikipedia, and let's go back. Now, because it's in our a:visited state, the color of our text or link is red, like so. Now we can use this a:link hover active and visited state not just for colors, but for loads of different stuff. Now remember, in my previous video about 3-4 maybe a bit more videos ago, we used the text decoration property to change the decoration of our text. Now by default our link always has this underline, but most people, or at least I don't like underlines on all the links. So sometimes you want links in a box, but you don't want the underline. So what we could do is, let's change this, because we want to change the visited thing. What's a good website? Easy one. I don't know, lifehacker.com. Now what we could do instead of the color is text decoration to none. What this does is removes any text decoration on the link which you haven't visited. That includes the underline. So let's refresh, and there we go. We have a link. Actually, that's visited. That's weird. Let's try deleting all these for now. 1, 2, and 3, and save and refresh. Oops. Refresh. Okay, it's still visited, and that's okay. So we could, when it's a link, we have a text decoration of none. When it's visited, we could have a text decoration of none, and only when it's in the hover state and the active state decoration, we could set these to be underline. So now you see a link that when we hover and click on it, the link has an underline. Sorry. Okay, so we could also change the background color of our link. Let's change it so that when it's in our active state, there's a background color. So we could say background color, what could be yellow for fun, and refresh, and there we go. We hover over our link and the text decoration changes into underline, and when we click on it and we hold the mouse down, it's in its active state, so the background color changes to yellow, and when I let go, it goes to a link and it goes back. So that was a quick video on how to style links in CSS using the a:link hover active and visited. We also used the color property to change the text when it's in each of the states, as well as the text decoration property and the background color property. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.